guys, so today's video is going to be my updated what's on my iPhone video. Everybody seems to request this so much. Every time I sign on to Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, I get requests to do an updated what's on my iPhone. And I'm not sure why, because not much has really changed. My last video, as you guys can see up here on my channel page, it was on, what was it, 5 months ago. So, I mean, I guess it was kind of a long time ago, but still not a lot has changed. So this is my actual what's on my iPhone video, my main one. What I decided to do is I'll link this right here, so you guys can click right here, wherever I make the clickable link, if you want to see my first one, because if you're new to my channel, or if you're new to iPhones, or if you just found me randomly and you are looking for cool apps or whatever, definitely check out my first one, because a lot of my apps are the same, and just for the sake of time, I'm not going to go through the same ones over again. So on this video, as you guys can see, it's like 21 minutes long. I discuss almost all my apps in detail, and what I decided to do now is I'll explain anything that's changed in the past 5 months, but I'm not going to talk about the same apps. Even though I do love them, I'm not going to talk about them again. I'll just link you to the first video. So if you saw the first video and you're one of the ones that requested an updated one, this video is for you. And if not, click the first video, watch it, and then maybe watch this one if you're interested in the newer apps that I have. So this case, where did I get this? I got this at Mandy. I don't know if you guys have that elsewhere. It's a really cute store. I think it was like $8. I just like the gradient effect of pink. And yeah, I have a whole video also on my iPhone case collection, which I'll link right here or here if you guys want to check that out. I clearly have a lot of time on my hands. Anyway, so let's just get into what's on my iPhone. By the way, if you are interested in my nails, I do have a tutorial. I got a lot of questions on Instagram about these nails too. I have a tutorial which I'll link here. I'm just linking all my videos, and I'll link all of these in the bottom bar, by the way. But I actually just did this tutorial, but I used a different color blue, and then I decided I was tired of the blue and I wanted to change it up. But it's super easy. It's just zebra and glitter, and I changed the glitter polish, obviously, and I love it. And now let's just get into the iPhone video. So we turn it on. By the way, I have the iPhone 4, not the 4S, not the 5. Just wanted to clarify that. This is my background. It says, "True happiness comes from within yourself, not from someone else. Stop searching, start living." I just saw that quote on someone's Instagram, and I loved it. I hate when people hide their passcode, as if anybody watching this is going to know your passcode, somehow find your address on the internet and come over, and then the first thing that you have to worry about is them hacking into your iPhone. Anyway, you guys can see this is my background. I have this pretty like flowered background, and then I have like my apps set up, but I don't have 4 apps, like the 4 rows of apps like normal people do on the first page, because I like the background that I have, which is this pretty flower. So on my next few pages, all of my apps are covered. I just like the way it looks on the first page without the last row. I could move any of these up if I wanted to, but I just like the way it looks. So that is my background picture, and if you guys want to know how I got these frames around my apps, that will be discussed later in the video. It's an app, obviously. So first one is App Store. Unnecessary to talk about that, really. You just buy stuff. I need to update. 71. I hate that. Clock, which is just my alarm clock. Safari, Wonderlist. The first page is like all my favorites. So this is, I don't think this was on my last what's on my iPhone video. This is just called Wonderlist. I think it's a free app. I'm not sure, again, if these are free or 99 cents or $1.99. So I'll link the prices below if you do have to pay, but I got a gift card when I purchased my new MacBook Pro this summer for $100 on the App Store. So I've been kind of going crazy with just buying random apps, just so you guys know that. This is the Wonderlist app, and like I said, it's just a list app, and it really helps me because I just made all these random lists, because I don't like writing on post-its because I always lose them. So I have like stuff that I've been wanting from Sephora or a Mac, and you can star it on the side here, so you can put it ahead. And then, I don't know, it's just, I like it because it makes when I shop a lot easier, because I just can whip this out and be like, oh, I want that, and then it's easy to delete each list, and then songs to download and stuff like that I have on here. And I'll get to that in a second. I just have my photos, camera, settings, Instagram, which is my favorite app in the world. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, you definitely should be. My favorite app ever. This is my link. It is Nicole Christine, and then I have an _X0. And yeah, Instagram is just the best app. I just post random pictures, funny pictures, and I just love it. This is the picture I actually just posted. How funny is this? I found this in my like old school picture folder. My mom and dad documented this. This is my first boyfriend on my first Halloween. I was a clown, by the way. Look at that onesie. How hot. And then I somehow decided to move closer to the guy, my first boyfriend, and then I just decided to go in for the kiss. I have no idea what would possess me to do that at this age. So then we have Facebook, and then YouTube, and Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, this is my username. It is just @cherryboom7x, the same as my YouTube. So follow me on Twitter if you're not. And let's see, my pic editing folder. This is what I get a lot of questions about, because people ask like what editing apps I use when I upload pictures to Instagram or when I make my thumbnails. So this is the first folder that I have, and these are my favorite apps for pictures. I also have 2 other folders that you'll see in a minute, but these are my favorite. Photo Glitter is really, really cool. It's just what you can like use different fonts and stuff to stamp your photos. I think I talked about this in my first video though. Lens Light is really cool. That's where I get all these like funky looking kind of whatever you call these, like dots. So this is one of my favorites. I forgot who told me about this. I think I talked about this in my first video though too. So you can see all these different things you can add to your pictures. This may be 99 cents, but it's definitely worth it. There's so many different cool effects. And then Frametastic and PicStitch are just really cool, and different pictures overlap in frames. Deluxe FX has really cool filters. I love this app. I don't think this was on my first video, my first What's on My iPhone video. I love this because it has filters at the bottom here, so you can pick any of these to filter your picture, and some of them are like pink and purple, and then some of them have like different color lighting, and there's just so many different ones. So this is definitely one of my favorite picture editing ones. Bokehful is another one that's a really cool one. You can add hearts, stars, circles, or these diamonds to any picture that you put up. iPhoto, I don't know why I got that. I honestly don't even use it. It's like $4.99, and I only got it because of the gift card. It's not even that good. Pic Frame is cool. It's another thing like PicStitch and Frametastic. It's just a way to organize your pictures and frames and stuff. iWatermark is how I watermark my photos, which means I just put my little XO Nicole Christine or whatever my Instagram username is on it so no one can take my pictures. Instacollage is another one like Frametastic. You just can make frames. And then PhotoGrid, I actually just found out about by a recent subscriber. She tagged me in some picture because she did my nails that I put a tutorial up on, and I was like, oh my god, how did you get that zebra frame? And she told me about this app, and I think this is free too, which is awesome because it can make really cool different fonts. I mean, not fonts, frames here. So for example, if you guys can see, here's like a pink zebra, and you can put that as the border, which I thought was so cute, especially for a free app. So definitely check that one out. That's one of my new faves. Okay, so those are the only picture editing ones that I have there. Then I just have at the bottom here my phone, just to see like my missed calls and stuff like that. A lot of people don't keep that there, but I love it. Then I have mail, music, which is my iPod. And then I have my text messages right here, which, is there anything interesting? Probably not. Anyway, so then over here I have my contacts, which is just boring. Calculator, weather, which is the weather app. It is freezing here in New York. Let's see the temperature. I think it's like, I don't know, when I was out earlier it was like 45. I'm not sure what it is now. I'm going to put this down here. Maybe I'll have a better look at my iPhone. It is 44. Oh, it went down a degree. Cool. Then I have my calendar app, Google, Find. I talked about all these, I think, in my first video, which again, I will link above there. So click that if you want to see what these are about. Okay, dictionary, flashlight, utility, CNN is just my news app, Makeup Alley I talked about, Hotlook, Holook I talked about. Okay, then we're getting into like the Silly app. This is just all the funny apps that I use. This is where I get a lot of my pictures. People ask where I get my pictures that I post on Instagram. I totally get them from these apps. I just like randomly search when I want to laugh or if I'm in a bad mood. I don't know what that yellow ball is. But anyway, some e-cards is really funny. Those are those little pictures with those funny quotes. This one is animated emoji. It's called Annie Emoji. And I don't think you have to pay for it. I think it's free. And it's really cute. Basically, you have all these different kinds of little emoji that you could send to your friends. It's not as easy as the ones that are in the text message that you just click. You actually do have to hit copy to clipboard, but then you can paste it and they're still super, super cute. For example, you could get a little baby emoji right here. I'm such a loser, but that's what it looks like. How cute is that? And then you just hit copy to MMS, and then right here it'll just you hit OK, and then right now all you do is you go in your text message thread, whoever you want to send it to, and you just hit paste. And it's like kind of annoying, but it still will move and they'll get to see the little baby emoji. I am clearly a loser. Then there's one drinking beer. Ciao. Why would they have an emoji smoking a cigarette? That's not right. Then I just have fitness, which is really cool apps. I've been getting back on my fitness game, so MyFitnessPal is really cool. Lose It's another cool one. Couch to 5K is really cool. I'm not like sure about a lot of these, like I have to do more research, but these are just the ones I found the most hype about, so I downloaded them. Movies and TV, I think I discussed all these in my first iPhone video, so I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I do have Netflix on here. Extra Factor, I am obsessed beyond belief with the X Factor. Comment below if you guys love the X Factor too. I am obsessed, so it's really cool to look at this app, and it has a countdown to the shows, and look how pretty they look. I love Demi and Brittany. And yeah, it's just really cool because I love that show. I am rooting for Carly Rae Jepsen, for Carly Rose Claire because I think she's amazing, and Emblem 3. Love them both. I love all of them, but those are my two faves. Okay, so then we have StumbleUpon, which I don't know if you guys remember from a long time ago. It's just a website called StumbleUpon.com, and it would take you to random websites to find random facts or quotes or pictures, and I don't really remember too much about it. All I remember is I loved it, so when I saw the app, I was like, oh my god, I gotta download it. But clearly, I haven't even registered my name and account, so I'll do that soon. Page here, which is just my music. I talked about most of these in my first iPhone video. Love Scope should not be there, but he got misplaced. Whatever. Then I have Beauty here, which I talked about all these in my first video too. I have the Relaxing Melodies app. This I talked about in my first iPhone. I still love it, still use it almost every night. It is my all-time favorite app to fall asleep to. This is what helps me cure my insomnia. All these really, really cool sounds. Cat purring, listen to this one. And then Rain on the Roof. And my favorite is the butterfly one. I don't know, it doesn't sound anything like a butterfly. I don't know why they call it that, but it is so, hey, what was that? Did I hit bomb or something? Anyway, where is the butterfly one, just so you guys can hear it? This is my favorite. It's so relaxing. I think I played this exact one in my first video. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and fall asleep. And I have IP Free, which is iPeriod app, so you can track your period. I know a lot of people have this app or talk about it on their What's on Their iPhone video, and they're like, oh, I can't click that. Girls get periods. It's a fact. Deal with it. I'm not ashamed. You shouldn't be either. Who cares? Alarm is just my alarm clock. I have two different apps. Sleep Cycle, it actually measures the cycle in which you sleep, like your REM sleep and all the other stages, and then you put it on your bed, and it'll wake you up at between, like let's say you set it for 7:30 and 8, it'll wake you up at the time that you will be least tired because it recognizes your body's sleep cycle. I don't know, look into it. It's really cool. It's like 99 cents, I think. Games, which I don't really play a lot of games. I think I talked about most of these in my first video, so again, click that if you want to see. Lifestyle, I think I talked about those in my first video. More Sleep app, Photo 2 app. These are all my other photo apps. I talked about most of these in my first video, and these are just the ones that I use to edit my photos. Lumi and iDarkroom are two of my favorites. Maybe I'll list below my favorites, like must-have, as opposed to the others, because I download all these over time, and then I just don't want to delete them, because I'm like, oh, that might be cool one day. Story of my life. It's so annoying. These are like more of the ones that I don't really use that much, but I just have them. And then Photo 4 is the same. Photo Rust, actually, or Photo Wrist, or whatever that's called, I actually do want to get into because I saw someone put a picture up with that. It was Love, Melissa, Michelle, and I loved it. So I definitely want to use that more. And then A Signature is what Ashley Stander, ALH Stander, my girl, uses to sign her. Oh, let me shut this off. People be blowing up my phone. What she uses to sign her photos. And yeah, so my girls, Melissa and Ashley, told me about those two, and I love them both, and I love those apps. So that's just more photo apps. Then I have video apps, which I don't really use this to make videos ever, so I don't know why I have these, but these are all interesting, good video apps if you guys want to look into those. And then iPhone, these are just my iPhone apps. So this is what I use to get my icon screens and frames and stuff like that. And there's a ringtone maker, any of your iTunes songs, and make them into ringtones. That's what I do. And then here is Screen Maker, and I talked about app frames in my first video. And then Screen Maker is similar to that. My girl on YouTube here, M Scream Film Sam, told me about this in her What's on My iPhone video, and I immediately downloaded it, and I'm obsessed. So definitely go check out Sam's video. You can pick any of these skins and then you make your own icon frames. So for example, you can upload your own background, which is what I did, or you can choose one of these. So let's just say you want pink, right? Then you can choose different frames, and oh my gosh, I just love doing this. I have so much fun because I'm a total dork. So look at this, you can get like pink zebra, and then you can put them all up here. And mind you, you can upload your own picture in the background, so you don't need this pink shower curtain looking thing. You can upload your own picture, so it could be like your cat as your background with all these different cute frames, and you can have different, like every other frame could be a newer, like a different one, so it could look like that, and you kind of just have fun with it. And I don't know, that looks terrible because it doesn't match, but that's just what it is. So I really like that app. I love it. I highly recommend that app. And then I have wallpapers, which is the place that I get all my cute wallpapers from. This flower one is from one of these, I'm not sure. Cupcakes, pink, backgrounds, whatever. I talked about those in my other video too. Eevee is an app that my friend from work, Will, talked about. Will, if you're watching this, here's a shout out. I don't have the iPhone 4S. I have the iPhone 4, and I don't have Siri. So I thought this is kind of like her sister, I guess. You can ask her the same questions that you would ask Siri. And she's a little slower, but she's still good. I clearly asked her this a long time ago on October 9th. But let's say right now I say, how old are you? I don't know what that means. Military.
Try this web page for that. BAEC, Japanese Defense Forces Medical Journal.
Huh? Okay, maybe she's not like Siri. Maybe she's drunk or something, because I have no idea what she just said. Let me try again. How old are you? Oh, there, now she got it.
I am 9 months and 29 days old.
She's a baby. Okay, a baby robot. Anyway, she's a little weirder than Siri, but it's still fun to talk to her. Then I have networking, which is just like these random sites like Skype and all that. And then I have up here ABC Notes, which is like sticky notes on your Mac. I don't think I had this on my first one. You just can make sticky notes and write them and put them on your phone. You can stick them on your home screen. So this is one that I used to have, and I wanted to put this on Instagram. So, or I don't know if I did put it on Instagram already. Like to stick it there for inspiration. You can put it as your background, whatever. It's cute. Then I have Tweegram, which is what I use to make Tweegrams, post them to Instagram. The shopping list, I think I talked about that one and that one on my first video. Pinterest, I still don't use. I have to get into it. I just really don't know how to use it, so I'm slow on that. Stores, I talked about all these on my first video. Shopping, same thing. Blogs, people ask me how I got like these blogs on here, and honestly, they're not apps. They're just, you can take a website and then it'll say, for example, this is my girl Natty's blog, and it'll say at the bottom or at the top here, you click this little icon that has the little thing here, and then you just hit add to home screen, and then you put it in a folder titled blogs, whatever. That's just where I collect them because I love these girls, to Kim Kardashian and then Dolce Candy and random people. And then these are my two friends on YouTube, Natty, who I just clicked. Definitely check out her blog. I'm obsessed. And Cheryl, who is my girl who also makes videos here, of her blog. These two girls literally are my two favorites to watch or to read their vlogs. Anyway, so definitely check out Natty and Cheryl. Big shout out to those girls. They're just random pet apps. I think I talked about all these in my first. Finance, which is just my bank, and PayPal. Drink, which is just drinking games, and the drugs app I talked about in my first video. It's not like drugs for that people abuse. It's like medicine drugs. Inspiration, this is just where I have my, I don't know why Status Shuffle's still there. The little girl babysit downloaded that. And it's just where I have like cute quotes to read or whatever. Gratitude is, it's actually a little gratitude journal. You can write in each day what you're thankful for. And it is kind of private, so I'm not going to open it up, but you can look back and then reflect if you're like a reflective type person. Random is just literally random apps that I have no idea where to put in a folder. I don't know why Game Center is there. This was downloaded by a friend. Just, these are just ones that I don't really use. And then trivia games are fun, so I have random trivia games in that folder. Private is just where I keep my private like identity cards or like any specific numbers or passwords that I have. I keep them all there. Newsstand, you can't get rid of that, so it's just chilling there, but I actually put in the Daily News into it, so, or the New York Times into that, so it looks like there's something on the stand. Then the last page of apps, finally, 29 million years later, I have Insta apps, which is just stuff for Instagram, which I don't even use. I just downloaded it. I don't know why I download some stuff that I just never use. Translate, just different apps to translate into different languages. Buddha is just like random apps that have to do with like wisdom and quotes and inspiration. Trick, I talked about this in my first iPhone video, and it's really funny, so definitely check that out if you guys want to laugh. I linked it in my first video, so the whole Jasmine thing was funny. I don't know why Pimp My Hair is in this folder, but we're just gonna leave it there. I don't even know what that app is. I think you could change your hair color. Then I have more games, which I don't really use a lot of them, but when I'm on an airplane or something, maybe I can have more fun with this, or if I'm really bored, I go to these folders. And then more games here. These are just like the ones that I downloaded. Don't even play games that much. I'm usually on Instagram or Twitter. Then I have this folder, which is the girl I babysit. She downloaded her own games, so she knows where they are, and I just put in there. Reminders you can't get rid of, so I just leave it there because Apple won't let you get rid of that. Passbook is like a different way to have boarding passes and tickets to certain things and stuff. I don't have anything on this already because I didn't set it up yet, but it's new with the new iOS, I believe. And then finally, my last app is Disney World wait times. And the reason I downloaded that is because if you follow me on Twitter, I just tweeted today that randomly my family decided that we are going to go to Disney World on a vacation. Well, Florida, but we're going to visit parts of the Disney World. I downloaded this so we can see the wait times for all these different rides. I am a big kid at heart. I am obsessed with Disney World, so I am stoked. I love Magic Kingdom. That is my favorite park. Comment below telling me your favorite park or favorite Disney World attraction. Even though I was pretty much finished, I do have a few more apps because I pre-filmed this video before I went away, and now I'm back, and I just wanted to tell you that I got iMovie, and pretty much similar to the iMovie on the MacBook. I did recently create a new Facebook, well, not a new one, a Facebook page, and it's just at xcherryboom7x because a lot of people have Facebook or prefer it to Twitter. I feel like it's easier to get in touch with you guys on that because it's just so fast and instant. Facebook suggested it. It's just called Pages, and it just kind of controls the Facebook page and not your personal Facebook. So if you're a YouTuber or if you just have a Facebook page that's not your personal page, like you don't have to add friend, you can just like it, then definitely download this because it's pretty sweet. So this is just my Facebook page. If you guys want to support me, I literally just created it. So if you can go to facebook.com/xcherryboom7x and hit like, I'll love you forever. Then we have here ringtones. I thought this was really, really cool because I usually use my iTunes songs, but this is fun. It says like new and popular, and it just has different kind of tones, and I always wanted just a regular tone to be my ringtone, not just like a song. So I'm not really sure what these are. Oh, that's cool. So then you can have like different ringtones. There's so many to choose from, my goodness gracious. Categories, you can have like hip hop. It's really cool. Oh, this is the one I downloaded yesterday. Even though I don't have a Droid, I love this ringtone. Is that bad? Is that allowed? I don't even know. Don't yell at me if you have a Droid. I'm not trying to steal anything. Anyway, okay. Actually a free app. This should be my photo editing folder, but I actually just found out about it, so it's at the bottom here, so I remember to use it. I think it's really freaking awesome because all you do is, let's say, I'm just going to take this picture from my Instagram, right? And then you just add text, and you can add all these different kinds of emoticons, pictures, whatever. Finally, entertainment. I don't know whose video I was watching, but recently, I think maybe it was Sabrina XO, I'm not sure, but she did a video on her iPhone, and she had a few of these apps, and I wanted to download them because if someone has an app that I think is so amazing and I don't have it, I'm like, how do I not have it? This is just a game that a face of a celebrity is drawn, and you have to guess who it is. Jurassic Park is sort of like, you have your own little dinosaurs and stuff. I'm going to get into that when I'm on my long train rides. App of the day is just different apps that cost money, but they're like free every single day, so it's a new one every day. You just can download whatever. That's cool. I don't know what that sound is, but anyway. And then this one I've been playing a lot on my train rides. Ice Cream Jump, there you go. And it's kind of very similar to the old game, if you guys remember. It's not really old, Doodle Jump, which I was obsessed with. This is just a little ice cream scoop that runs and does all these things, and I just died. But it's so addicting. I was playing this on the train, and the little girl was looking at me like, what a loser. But it was so fun. So you just pretty much jump. I never played with the sound on. Oh, when he dies, he goes, oh. I don't know why they clap or scream when he dies. But so guys, these are my apps on my new updated What's on My iPhone video. Hope this was helpful to some of you. If you have any questions, definitely leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. I don't think I left anything out. If I did, let me know. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you guys want to stay updated with pictures and information and videos and stuff. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!